Okay, Space Age Jim here. Today we're going to cover the F chord. And I use that song. It starts with a D, A minor, a C, back to a D, and then the chorus part goes. It's an F, and I'm going to slide that F up 2 frets, and then it ends on a A, which I walk down to a, and it resolved it on a D. Okay, so we're going to start by, I'm going to start by showing you a couple things about F. It's actually a movable shape. It's a wonderful chord. It's a magical chord. After you figure out what it does and how it works, when to use it. So let's start by, I'm going to start by showing you this chord real close, a close-up. And here's a chord chart right here with the F on it. That's the nut, which is this part right here. And this is the first string, the 6th string. The 6th string is 6 times bigger. Not really, but that's the first string and that's the 6th string. So as you can see, we've got on the first 2 strings, we're not going to be able to have our normal shape, bear claw shape, bend at all the knuckles. We still want to bend everything at the knuckles except for our first finger, because that's the bar. And all the bar is taking over the job of the nut. So you're just moving that nut 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and just as we're at, since we're right there right now, it'd be a great time to talk about it. If you go up one fret, that's called a half step. And we're not going into theory. I don't want to scare you off yet. And then we're going to go up another half step. And if you go up 2 frets, that's a whole step. If you go up 1, 2, 3, that's a 1.5 steps. Much more on theory later. Just an understanding of the basics. Okay, so we've got on our first 2 strings, strings 1 and 2, our first finger. Now, of course, we can't bear claw it, so we're going to have it straight. Very straight like this. And let's hear those 2 notes. I'm playing with a thumb pick today, but don't worry if you got a flat pick or barehanded, it's just as good. Let's hear those 2 strings. And you got to push pretty hard because you're right up against the nut. The nut doesn't flex. It does. The string stays very still and it's up pretty high there. That's the highest point on the fretboard probably. Or it's a high point, not the highest. So hopefully you got that sound. Now with our second finger, we're going to go to the 3rd string on the 2nd fret, and let's get that. This is a triad. Might as well, while you're here, do a little finger picking. Thumb, 1st, 2nd finger. 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. Now that you got that sound going good, if you're hearing a, uh-oh, I got my finger up too close to that fret. I need to move it back a little bit. Ah, it's much better. I'm pushing a little harder too. So now with our 3rd finger, this is a 4-string chord, a root 4. So that means our root is going to be played on the 4th string. The root, all that is just an F. If you're playing A or A flat, then the root is A flat. So don't let that scare you off. So let's get the 3rd finger on the 4th string on the 3rd fret and see what we can get on that. So there's your first note. Uh-oh, see, we didn't hear it. Uh-oh, that's not hard enough. So it's just not an easy chord. Very difficult chord. Now the full chord is all. It's actually easier to do that, but I don't want to. We're not working on bar forms yet, cage system and all that. We're not there yet. We're going to be there after a while. It'll be a while until you can master and get go from between one chord to the other. So you can practice it. Take your hand off, go back. Hand off, go back. Now, if you're playing an F, F, G, A, B. So let's find that the B happens to be, or B flat in this case. So F, B is here also, but you may probably haven't covered this one yet. B flat. We're not going to go into D, B flat, but just know that a fourth and a fifth. So F, you can practice this would be a good one, to F, to C, back to F. Very simple to do because you're moving these two fingers, you're just moving down one. So C, lay your first finger down. So that's your F, here's your C, and your F. Full. And practice, go to your G. So your G to F to C. So you're going to have to work on that. It's a challenge, but now here's the cool thing about it. I will show you this. If you went, when I played that one progression, I went, that went to G. Believe it or not, it's the truth. Now you believe me. So you got G. So that's how that works. You can, if you're playing a C, you can play the same thing with a C. This is voiced higher. So it's all over the neck, and later on we're going to learn every note, probably the next lesson or two. We're learning all the notes. It's very simple, and we'll learn all that. Now let's go and look. You can also strum it with, you put your fifth string, your third finger on that. Or you go. So see what I did? Strum. I changed it up a little bit. And before I was zooming my finger. Now, you can either do it back and forth or just put them both down. So see what I did? I just kept that shape. I slid it up to a B flat. That's the 6th fret root, 8th fret. Now, what can you do with this? Cool. Now that you've learned this, you got this newfound magic. Okay, just play that scale. So always be playing with that. On and on. Work on it. You can work it for an intro or an outro. So work on your scales too and move it around the neck. And you can also sneak your, the best way is just to hit 4 strings, but you can also use your 3rd finger to mute that 5th string, and your thumb can sneak over and mute your 6th string too, if you're going to be real sloppy about your strumming. I hit all 6 strings. Here's it without doing that. Ah! We don't want to have that, so just be careful with your strumming and you'll be happy. Your life will be so much better. So, okay, Space Age Jim. with your first F chord lesson. Much more to come on this movable shape. It's going to be all over the neck. Subscribe, my friend. You're going to learn finger picking. You're going to learn flat picking. You're going to learn barehanded picking. How to walk up, walk down, and play any kind of song you want to play. Make it sound like you, not like everybody else.